Welcome to the Uncultured podcast. It's your boy 17.
It's your man HM Hersham Bawu. What up? What up?
And it's your boy G Fly. What up, though, my babies?
And we're back again after having a week off. Back with our special guest. He's been on the show before, but this is your first time seeing him. Introduce yourself, young sir.
It's Deontay, man. How y'all doing? It's good to be back, man.
What's up? What's up?
What's happening?
How you been?
I've been good. You know, I can't call it. Life is beautiful.
Well, it is.
It is.
Something like that. Nah, it's cool.
So, how was y'all fellas holding up? You know, this time a little bit of hiatus we had off. Oh yeah, man, you went on. We ain't gonna put your business out there.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do any of that.
Got some cut it last night.
Edit that part out, nigga.
Nah, man. I asked mine, though, man.
Okay, that's what's up. That's all that mattered. You made it back safely.
Got away from this tundra, this cold ass weather.
Oh, it was crazy though. The plane going because it's like 3 people fell out.
Fell out.
Yeah, I
Was
forgot to tell y'all. Well, one guy he had like a slight seizure because he had a whole bunch of layers on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn.
So when we was in the plane, we was up at the highest point.
Yeah.
It got kind of warm.
Got lightheaded.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
Him, a lady, an older lady. It was an older guy, an older lady, and a young dude.
Damn.
They all had their mask on.
Yeah.
That's that car.
I ain't, hey man. I got one of the big seats up front. I was flying Spirit, by the way. But anyway, hey man, them bitches cheap and they give me where I gotta go.
Hey, for real.
But I paid for the big seat because I knew all these motherfuckers gonna be. I want to be up front where I ain't gonna be around everybody breathing.
Yeah,
So
so I can get up out of here.
Oh man,
Sure, man.
that's funny.
But besides that, it was cool though.
That's what's up. Okay, well we just gonna jump straight into it.
Dive right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to die. No, my
I was just about to say that. I was about to say, hold on, let's just pull back from that. You know, he got some other shit going on.
Okay.
Trey Songz.
So we're gonna bring up this topic of crime. It was brought to my attention last week that there are progressive district attorneys all around the country. They have stopped prosecuting these following crimes. And I had to write it down because it's quite a few.
You got a Christmas list.
Progressive meaning
left wing.
Left-leaning, Democratic.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, not conservative. Them fuckers
right.
it's strong on crime. They gotta lock your ass up.
Right.
You jaywalk, you get a ticket.
So
Spit on them, Congress.
they've stopped prosecuting larceny under $250, public transportation fare evasion, robbery if the gun isn't loaded, disturbing the peace, shoplifting, trespassing, disorderly conduct, a minor in possession of alcohol, receiving stolen property, wanton or malicious destruction of property. They've stopped prosecuting these things.
So I know.
I did like most of those.
I know OJ like. Oh, so y'all just gonna decide
back
that y'all
in my day, right?
OJ like y'all just gonna decide y'all gonna take out the books now.
Right.
After he done went to jail for stolen goods. That was his.
I mean, so what's your opinion on that?
It sounds a little bit like the Wild Wild West. Like the fuck they just first of all, about the robbing people without a loaded weapon, I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, I mean,
It's a good way to get your fucking head blown off.
Just let's just not rob people, okay?
Yeah. But if you do, you know,
Make sure that everything is all right.
you know,
but
no, go ahead.
You saying the prosecutors are just not
They've stopped prosecuting those things,
but they still illegal, right?
of course.
Okay,
But
okay.
it's like we're just gonna ignore that.
So they like we got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of
That's
what
it
it's
sound like.
That's what it sounds like. Let's see.
Yeah.
I meant to go to you first because you're the guest. That was, I got a lot of going on right now. So, what's your thoughts on it, brother?
Man, it almost sounds too good to be true. Makes me want to become a career criminal. I don't know.
See,
right now, what I can get away with.
I'm gonna wait till my time. I'm gonna wait. You gave me something, but I'm gonna wait till my time.
To be honest, but I want to know if those are the things that they are like saying, like, it's okay, we're not gonna prosecute you for it. I want to know what are the bigger fish they trying to fry. That's really what's on my mind.
I mean, one would think maybe like white collar shit.
But they gonna send them to club fed where they don't do nothing.
I agree.
Well,
But
like,
notice I said these are in progressive districts. It's not all over the country, because it's a lot of conservative people in charge where they'll
they'll fry you for eating chicken.
just
Fry you for frying
right.
fry you for frying chicken. We don't fry chicken on Sundays. That's church day. That's God's day.
The Lord says you cannot have a 2-piece.
Don't you listen to the Chick-fil-A?
That on Sunday.
They got some good ass chicken too. I'm not gonna hold you up.
Chicken sandwich be slapping.
It does. What's your feeling, sir?
I Turner in that bitch. No, man, but thinking about that made me like, what kind of trap y'all niggas is setting right now?
Right.
Yeah. Like, man,
they throwing back the small fish.
Well, is you saying that you're gonna do all this so I can do this and
then and then you gonna prosecute me later?
I told you we gotta tighten up on these motherfuckers.
See, but that's the nigga in you thinking that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Always on guard.
See, I don't trust these motherfuckers.
Right.
And that's the best way to think.
Exactly.
I don't trust them. Hey man, they've been doing this for years, man.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, man, I thought the law was this. No, motherfucker, I changed it yesterday.
We changed that
now.
law specifically for your ass. That's what they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And then I'm also thinking like what you just said, like, man, okay, what's the bigger fish?
Right.
What they trying to get at now?
Right.
Okay. So, I'm gonna move on to the next question then. Not on there.
Yeah.
Question on there. So, okay, we all grew up in the hood.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Every last one of us.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on how do you think crime affects our community, the black community?
You coming to me first?
Mm-hmm.
How it affects it? It depends, because since, not saying that everybody is, but since if you grow up in the hood, you kind of in a impoverished state.
Mm-hmm.
So then we got to talk about the 13th Amendment. We got to get into like real deep shit about it. But how it affects the community, kind of, when you ain't got nothing, you gonna do whatever you can to get something.
Yeah.
Survival mode. Yeah.
For real, you gotta survive.
Yeah.
Like, I need these lights on, so sell this pack real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My baby needs shoes. Sell this pack. So what if I'm facing a couple years in jail? I gotta do what I gotta do.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people think that way.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
So it's really the situations that's put on people that live in that area that makes you commit the crime. So it's not really what the question you asking is, how does crime affect us? When the question should be the things that make us do crime.
So you're saying the economic things that go into play, which causes people to commit such crimes.
Saying we a product of the environment we grow up in.
Because they like to say the reason we would ask that question is because they condition us to look at the crime,
right, and not what
versus looking at what make people do crimes in the first place.
Exactly,
looking at the effect, not the cause.
And they never talk about how our schools are defunded, especially in the hood. How it's really not enough resources, because
Yeah,
Man, I went to a high school in the suburbs, and we used to visit with another school, high school in the suburbs, where it was different from mine. My school was almost like a DPS school, and they school, it was like going to like a private school or something. I'm like, man,
yeah, you
like,
see the difference.
Where you went to?
I went to Oak Park High.
Okay, so I know a little bit about what you talk about because at a certain point I was in Oak Park School District. I moved around a lot, so I went to Oak Park School District before, and then Oak Park is really good with getting the schools to mesh with each other.
Yeah,
like you might. They even got it in like when I was in elementary, they would have like the older classmen read with the younger classmen.
Oh,
they used to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I can see how they did that with y'all. Had them going to another high school.
Yeah, man. When I say they had, bro, you know how schools usually had courts outside, basketball courts. They basketball courts had glass backboards, bro.
Yeah, that's,
man, back in those days, when
man,
it was they have a glass back.
I was like in a similar. You remember I was in Georgia 9th grade.
Hey, Rada, shout out to me, Rada.
Yeah. They had just built like a big ass school. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Ewing's son went there and shit. He played on the basketball team, and I was there for 9th grade. I mean, cafeteria. They had a pizza station. They had like it was like a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So then I came to Denby. It was like, shit. Like night and day.
Won't let me out.
Denby was prison, nigga.
Yeah, it was
Denby was
different.
prison. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Denby felt like a prison. It did.
I said it before, man, on
I'm
the
back home.
episode. Look, man, the teachers in middle school was telling us
They did.
Don't go to
do
Denby.
not go to Denby. Do not go to Denby.
Hey, you know what? I thought Burbank was bad. Because you got to understand.
Burbank prepared you for Denby.
It did. It really did. It really did.
Y'all went to Burbank too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to
Well,
Foch.
he didn't, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's like Burbank was the first school I went to that had metal detectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
For me, it
I
was.
I may have been one before
Foch
that.
had metal detectors too.
Yeah.
By Southeastern.
See, Burbank was the only middle school I went to. Like, I went to 4 separate elementary schools because I was also moving around a lot at that point. But Burbank was the first school I went to repeatedly all throughout. Same thing with Denby, all throughout. But prior to that, I've got like 4 different schools that I went to. But Burbank prepared, like he just said, Burbank definitely prepared us for Denby.
Damn.
Because the shit that went on in Burbank was pretty much Denby on steroids. Denby was Burbank on steroids, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like steroids, nigga.
And don't get it twisted, because OP was just a DPS school. It did not feel like I was in the suburbs. I didn't feel.
Oak Park is so close to the west side.
It is.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not that far off.
Extension of the West.
All it is
Yeah.
west side people moving to the suburbs
That's
and
all
they
it
going
is.
to Oak Park.
That's all it is.
That's really what it
Yeah,
is, though.
pretty much.
My dude I used to run with, I ain't gonna say his name, but every day in school he had the burner. I never got in no fights ever. Ever.
I'm with him.
Hell no. Okay, so at least we talk about how crime sort of affects the community, because that's a deeper question within itself. Like you say, what contributes to the crime, which also causes the effect. But we'll touch on that on a future episode, because that can go a lot deeper.
That could go real.
Yeah.
So, what about all these white liberals out here? Should we abolish the police?
Hold on, wait. It's 50-50. But can I say this?
Okay.
We need to start being honest about white liberals, how they are just undercover racists. And I feel like don't nobody say that.
Elaborate.
Yeah, I was just about to say expound on that one.
Because it took me a second. I'm like,
They feel the same way the right wingers feel, but they pretend like they your friends.
Think they just sheep and wolves clothing.
For real. I mean, for real.
I said that wrong, didn't I?
Look at
Wolf and sheep.
look at
It's backward day for Hirsch.
Yeah, y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to say.
look at most of the
Wolf in sheep's clothing, sheep in wolf's clothing. It's all the same.
Hey, that's a smart sheep. He ain't gonna get hate.
Hell no, he ain't.
Tomato.
look at
Potato.
Look at most of the Democratic or right or left wing candidates who have made legislation to pretty much fuck people of color, like in the history of America.
I want to touch on that. Not that, but I do want to touch on something that I saw this week, and I read it, and I didn't bring this up because I should have went deeper into it, but I did read a little bit about it. Y'all hear about the 35-year-old man who got $100,000 of his student loans wiped off from bankruptcy?
I'm 35.
He got $100,000, and I'm right around the corner. He got $100,000 of his student loans wiped off because he has like some medical conditions that make it hard for him to work. Okay. So let's use common sense. If he can't hold a job and he's going through some things, he's not going to be able to pay off the fucking debt.
Right.
So the judge used common sense and said, "Okay, we're gonna wipe that out. We're gonna wipe that out."
Yeah. All right.
Here comes the Biden administration. They appealed it.
Really?
Yes, they appealed the judge's decision.
Oh, hating ass motherfucker.
The Biden
Yeah,
administration.
it's supposed to be all about, you know what I'm saying? Student loan forgiveness.
The Biden administration.
Dog, they hating. All right.
You know how I feel about voting in this whole system.
Yeah, I got you. But this is what I'm saying. Politics is really exposing itself to me now.
Yeah.
Because I was once in that bubble where I'm Team Democrat all the way.
Yeah.
And the Republicans look crazy as fuck. But now I'm starting to see what the Democrats are doing.
They doing exactly what
they're doing exactly what the Republicans are doing.
Playing to their base.
Listen, man.
They playing the game.
After Obama,
politics.
I already figured it out. I was like, oh, see, all them motherfuckers.
It's all the same.
I can't go in either one of them.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at now.
I don't got no allegiance to either one.
So once again, can we now start calling liberals racist? That's all I gotta say.
But that particular, because this particular story wouldn't tie into racism, but you saying that is what led me to remember what I just read a couple days ago. And so there's a thing with saying something about these liberals, like, and oh man, there's so much research I did for my solo podcast. I'm doing an episode I'm gonna drop soon, where I watched this documentary called Inequality for All. Came out in 2013, but I watched the documentary and I took hella notes, and very good points on there that need to be discussed. But I'm just gonna tie it all up like globalism is the problem.
Okay.
And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go into way more detail and explain why. So when I drop that episode, I'll let everybody know. But globalism is the problem. And it ties into this, what we're talking about these politicians. Yeah. So they're all doing the same shit. Yeah. They're all doing the same thing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
Democrats tell black people and minorities what they want to hear.
Yeah. And Republicans tell them racist motherfuckers what they want to hear. But in the end, they both fucking each side.
Exactly.
Everybody's getting fucked.
Yeah.
Badly.
At the end, all they care about is self-preservation.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Because you got to ask yourself, take the politician. The politician can't, if you believe that this is still a republic, the politician can't get into office without votes.
Right.
If you believe in the system, if you believe the system functions the way they say it does, the politician technically cannot get into office without votes. But the politician can't get votes because of the capitalistic system. He can't get votes without money.
Without money.
Exactly.
And that's why, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with Dr. Claude Anderson.
Absolutely. You already know.
Yeah. He
already know.
He got a book, Powernomics.
Uh-huh.
Everybody should read it. Everybody everywhere should read it. But he tells how it's different levels to getting into politics, especially when he's speaking on our behalf.
Yeah.
And really having an economic base is really the start of it. buying the politicians.
Well, of course, in a capitalistic society, having a economic foundation is always primary because we can't do anything without money. I mean, just look what happened in history when the enslaved ones, I don't call them slaves, when the enslaved ones were free. They had access to nothing economically. Right. No, nothing. So what did they have to do?
Go back and pretty much still be enslaved.
Exactly. So yes, in the capitalistic system, economics is king. It's that's what it is. Money.
Absolutely.
Money is your god. Sorry.
Yep.
So
no, that's 100. No, for sure.
Okay. Anybody else have anything to chime in on that? I know we kind of got off subject a little bit.
I'm familiar with Clyde Anderson, man. He basically that's basically his whole thing. Like, listen, man, you can't get this shit together and put it in a structure and have the money to move politicians. Then it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't happening.
It starts with the money.
So we got to talk to Jay-Z, Beyonce, and all of them because they the ones with all the capital. Like y'all saying Black Lives Matter and all of that. I love y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the hidden hand is controlling that, so we ain't gonna get into all that. Okay, we ain't gonna go that far because that's gonna go into some other shit.
Okay,
but with me, it ain't about that. It ain't about that. My thing is,
I know you about to say, like, no matter how much money you got, if we use it collectively, you know what I'm saying?
See, people.
Well, we got no. Well, I mean, we could talk to them all we want, but see, we can't even get everybody to be on board for something on one thing.
That's true. No, you're right.
That's true.
You're right.
So all it's gonna do is, even if let's say they not behind, they not being puppeteered.
Mm-hmm.
All it is gonna have them saying, okay, so what the fuck we gonna do? And then we all looking like, oh, we should go this way. No, we should go that way.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's the problem when you come together as a collective. You have to have one clear goal, one clear message, basically a banner for everyone to unite around.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And this is why unions work very well, because they were fighting for specific things. The 8-hour workday, get your weekends off. You know what I'm saying? Basically, more money.
Right.
Like, it's easy to unite around a union, but unions get demonized because, you got to pay union dues and X, Y, and Z. And it's like, but nothing comes free.
The pros are outweigh the cons.
I'd rather, you know what? I would not put money in a 401k and put money in a union.
Me too. Because at least they're gonna fight to try to get pensions. Pensions is a pension is better than a fucking 401k.
Hell yeah.
And that's
why they stopped doing them.
Exactly. Because a pension is really good. A 401k is terrible.
Right.
It's tied to the stock market. If the stock market crashes, you've lost your money.
Yeah, I'm not getting a pension. It's all bad.
I ain't getting no pension.
I don't get no pension.
Shit.
I don't know nobody to get pension.
That shit dinosaur, though.
Yeah,
I just had to tap into my 401k.
Me
so
too.
shit.
Only ones get pensions like firefighters and like jobs like that.
Because I mean, man,
it's all capitalism.
We could talk about so much of this shit.
All capitalism.
I'm trying to, because you know
I feel capitalism part 2 coming around.
It's coming, bro.
It's all capitalism. Everything capitalism.
The three of us, we gonna collaborate on that because it's so much.
So before we leave off this, man, everybody just gotta understand, man. We like to think that the politicians run everything, and that's not what it is.
No.
Right.
Corporations run everything.
Corporations run
politicians
they have
are just
the money.
They pawns.
Corporations are people, remember? Thanks to Citizens United.
Right.
Yeah, man. See, and they got the money.
The dumbest fucking.
So that's and they doing the job for the government. The government job is to
the country.
Make sure that we have full working, jobs and homes.
It's so much that I want to say that I'm serious, because I'm telling you, that documentary and all the notes that I took and everything that I remember, it's like I'm so tempted to spew it all out. Right, I'm like, I gotta save it for the show. I gotta save it for my other thing that I'm doing. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So
Anyhow, okay, we're gonna move on to the next one. So, what do you think? I don't give a fuck which one of you brothers go first. What do you think is gonna happen if Trump is reelected in this country?
If they let that motherfucker back in,
Listen,
he ain't never leaving. He gonna pass it down to his kid. They gonna run this motherfucker forever.
Y'all gotta be retarded, like I think you are. If you let this motherfucker back in, y'all seen what happened last time. Y'all told his ass to go. This nigga, y'all had to basically almost try to like evict this nigga out the door. Like he ain't want to go nowhere. And then he sent people up to the Capitol. Like a G, like a real G. Like he was just like hit them up, hit them up,
that shit,
and play Tupac on the way over there.
It's Trump America's now, boy.
Some people argue though, it'd be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Biden, inflation going through the roof, gas prices going up.
But to be fair, inflation started under Trump. That shit was a lot of that shit was going up under him.
Man, they've been using inflation. Listen, man, inflation just been a problem ever since the gold. We went off the gold standard.
Yeah, right.
So
if people vote for Trump again, it shows that they don't know anything and they just want to follow it because the nigga white. And it's just like basically he a racist white man. They like, yo,
that's our guy.
Yeah,
that's our guy.
That's our guy. You don't like Jews and Mexicans? That's our guy.
It's like they don't do any research to pay attention to the things that's really happening.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe they do know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do know.
They know what he about.
You remember what Hershey was saying? They self-preservation.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't want. They afraid. A lot of those people are afraid.
They are
to be wiped out or flip flop with us.
Because at the rate things are going, but I think they said like 2050, they not gonna be the majority.
I mean they what Mexican shit, man.
Mexicans is the problem. No. I'm sorry. They are not a problem. They are not at all the problem.
We love you, brown brothers and sisters. Y'all ain't the problem.
That definitely came out wrong.
Absolutely,
they are
wrong.
Not the problem. What I mean is, for white people, they the problem because
they supposed to be
their population has exceeded ours.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
it must be a little off because I remember reading an article a long while ago. They really supposed to be taken over by like right now. Like it's supposed to be like a Spanish. It's gonna turn to like a Spanish speaking.
But you gotta.
Yeah, they gonna. No. When you say take over, what you mean? Just by population?
But they be the majority.
Oh, majority. Okay.
A lot.
But I think it's always gonna still be an English speaking country because of.
I mean, of course, but it's gonna be close to it'd be a close second.
That's why I be trying to learn
second
Spanish.
I took Spanish and Demi for that. For that reason.
Too.
But they gotta.
I still can't speak it.
They gotta be careful because a lot of Spanish people, a lot of them don't want to identify as Spanish neither. A lot of them like.
Well, they not. Because they say they really identify as Hispanic, not Spanish. Spanish is what you speak.
Spanish is from,
my fault.
Spain, right?
Spanish. I'm sorry.
Spanish the ones that colonized,
or yeah.
So I understand why they don't want to be
dog.
called Spanish. Yeah. So I apologize for that because I ain't even noticed that till
I learned about that in the Spanish.
I kept my mouth closed on all that. I'll just let you niggas hang yourselves.
In the Hispanic community.
Thank y'all for saving me.
In the Hispanic community, I learned when I was in the Yak, like growing up around a lot of Hispanic people.
Yeah,
if you talking to a Cuban and you call them Mexican, he gonna be offended by that.
Yeah. Same with Puerto Rican.
They don't.
Some Puerto Rican.
Some of them don't fuck with each other.
They don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, some of them don't fuck with each other.
But you gotta understand, somebody coming from us, we can't tell y'all apart. I mean, most of us can't.
Yeah.
Just like I can, you tell me look at an Asian and like I'm supposed to be able to tell the difference if you Korean or Japanese or Chinese. I can't fucking tell the difference.
For the most part, I could probably.
That's not a racist thing to say either.
But see,
because I don't know.
But that's why I wouldn't just be like, oh, look at that Chinese person.
Yeah,
I just
right,
exactly.
Person. Yeah. But that's exactly why I said an Asian person. I'm like,
Asian ain't even really correct because Russians are Asian too.
Technically.
Middle Eastern people are Asian too.
Technically.
Caucasian.
Indians, right?
Caucasian.
Give me some.
They Caucasian.
Give me some.
Caucasian. Caulk is white.
Right.
So they white Asians now?
Hey.
They derive. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, they might, but they the ones that went out to the sea. They derived from the Vikings. So
yeah.
The drink.
We got way the fuck off track about this Trump shit.
Yeah, it happens.
man, y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do.
We slide off course from time to time.
Time to time. Seems like every fucking episode we slide off.
But the general point is, AKA, fuck Trump. Really, that's it.
Fuck Donald Trump.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.
Oh, man.
Man, I doubt that they're gonna get this dude back in here, but I know how retarded.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Wouldn't put it past.
That's why I said I was like, I know how crazy some of these folks is. So
I wouldn't even set myself up for the disappointment.
I mean, I ain't disappointed in nothing because ain't none of them at this point. I don't believe in none of them. I don't think none of them gonna help us.
I think it was 77 million that voted for Biden, and it was 70.
No, it was over 80.
It was over 80 that voted for Biden.
It was between 74 and 75 million that voted for Trump. And it was around 81, between 80 and 81 million.
And those both were records, right?
Yes. Shattered both the records from the previous election.
Bro. That shows how divided this country is.
Divided
right
as fuck.
Everybody was coming out like
one side won't change, one side won't change, and the other one is afraid to lose. Yeah.
I've already said Trump is going to be reelected.
I wouldn't.
I believe it. Yeah. I believe it.
Yeah.
I
already said it in last episode.
The only thing that'll stop him getting from reelected is if he get indicted or some kind of
killed.
They trying to.
They not.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know about killing him, but they gonna try.
Oh no, I didn't say I would kill him. I'm saying that would stop him from getting reelected if he was killed.
Like, this nigga Trump is bulletproof, bro.
Yeah,
this nigga
Teflon Donald.
Teflon Donald.
No, nothing touch his ass.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro, clearly you fucked up.
It's kind of like, damn, this nigga's really G.
But look at
I've been saying that though, man. Me and you always had these conversations. We talk about him, we talk about Putin.
Right.
Putin is another G.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna get
straight
into
up.
him. I'm not even gonna get into him.
Because that's what I'm about to say. We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about the Ukraine shit.
Look, I ain't even gonna get into him and stuff. He been known to be doing. Man, but Trump, that the whole time he was doing gangster shit.
Yep.
Shit that people on the streets do.
Only thing different is Trump got to kind of play by certain rules a little bit.
I don't know, man. He was breaking a lot of the rules.
He was breaking a lot of them.
He was like, is this the line?
Fuck that. Yeah. But Putin can just, pretty much do what he want to do.
Do what the fuck you want. Like, it doesn't matter because he and Hennig with the mob over there and they knocking motherfuckers off left and right. So,
murder.
So I'm saying, okay,
that's Putin.
Trump, what do you think is going to mean for black folks?
I don't think that's going to change for us either way.
Hey, look.
Either way it goes.
I'm going to say one good thing about him and fuck, please don't judge me. Don't.
Not at all.
But he letting niggas out of jail. That's the only. I mean,
that's what I was saying. Like,
man, he letting niggas out of jail, bro. For like petty. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna let other gangsters out of jail.
It's like respect the gangster.
It's like damn. Like if you gonna do that, bro, I can't even hate you. I can't hate you. I don't like nothing that you say. I hate your politics.
He didn't even let out the Tiger King. The Tiger King was trying to get a party. He was like, "Fuck you."
You ain't no real criminal niggas.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck you and your white collar crimes.
Let Kwame out and didn't even let the Tiger King out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
not the Tiger King.
All I'm saying is Trump. Oh man, he not for the black community, but he look out for niggas. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think he look out for us. I think
Look, man. I look at it like this now. I don't care what these niggas do. I don't care what they do now. Go ahead and bring them back in. Cause this bitch got to go down the drain.
Oh,
anyway.
of course.
Yeah, I'm about to start buying
It's over.
Buying land in Nigeria.
So y'all scared? Oh, y'all scared and stuff?
And I'm coming to live on your land
Come on,
because I'm getting the fuck out of here. I see a sinking ship when I see it. Like, oh, no, it's time to go, man.
But the thing is, man,
we had a good run.
It's not a sinking ship like everybody think it is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? They think like because America been on top for so long, they think, oh, this bitch about to be off the. You know what I'm saying? Like off the mat. Like, no, man, we just not gonna be the it thing no more. Or they not gonna be the it thing.
I think we already not the it thing.
Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah.
But see, everybody wants to look towards China as like, oh, China's the next superpower up, and they are. But a lot of people don't understand
they got
that
a lot of issues.
They have a lot of fucking issue, and they also have a lot to lose because if they stop, I was just reading something today where if they stop, like if the U.S. decide to cut off its tech partnership with them, they're gonna be set the fuck back badly because they need the U.S.
So yeah, that's kind of
that's
an interesting dynamic.
We are tied together,
but that's what I'm saying.
Like we don't really rock with each other. We don't. We kind of like,
but we both need each other.
Yeah.
But that's the human experience. In a nutshell.
Yeah.
That we do. So we just keep acting like that. It's not the case.
Yeah.
But that's another. But that's why I'm saying, like, man, just because the United States won't be number one like it's been does not mean we just gonna fall off the earth. It's still needed. It's still a big market. It's just gonna not be the number one market.
Because we ain't number one in really shit except death and entertainment.
Right.
In
not
prison.
Education. Not.
but it's still gonna be a big market because of the consumer.
I'm just talking shit, but I'm saying, but.
Our military is A1. That's the
one thing.
That's really one thing that's gonna make sure we straight.
That's
what other military got? What other country got offices in all the other countries?
Right.
Bases and but that's the empire. That's part of the empire. When you have military bases, you don't need to have you don't need to annex these countries. You just got military bases there, so it's like I can come, we can bring
whenever I want to.
Exactly.
And then besides the military, nobody will never invade because most of everybody in America got guns at their crib. This is
well, see, that's the militia side of the shit where. You mean they would have to come over here and they would have to literally kill everything that moved because
everybody
you don't know who got the guns and who don't.
Hey, for real.
Because just because the motherfucker ain't wearing fatigues don't mean the motherfucker ain't got that chopper in the trunk. Like you don't know who the fuck got what.
Yeah.
Hey man, niggas ride around with sticks.
For real. But I think
stick talk.
I think we said that on the last episode or one of like we kill each other. Like they probably see like they kill themselves. They don't give a fuck. Like
even the kids.
What you think they gonna do to us? They kill themselves.
Yeah, we not. We don't give a fuck. We don't.
Very violent culture here.
We do not give a fuck.
It's very ghetto here.
It's very ghetto.
Very much ghetto.
It's very ghetto as fuck.
I need to get the fuck out of here. Man, tell ET, man, park the shit around the block, man. Come get
Spin the block.
Come get me, dog.
Man, park the flying saucer around.
Oh my god, it's very ghetto. Dude.
All right, man.
I'm about to leave a bad yoke.
America wouldn't recommend.
It.
Mine is 0 stars.
Go that way.
Negative stars.
Okay, this has been a great topic. So we're gonna shift gears now. That was a very interesting topic. We're gonna try something new. We always trying to integrate new things into this show because we're trying to grow and make things better.
Yes, sir.
So for our next topic, we're actually going to bring in another guest. We got some new hardware this week, and now we'll be able to conduct interviews over the phone. So with our very first guest, we're going to bring back somebody who's been here before.
Recently.
He was like here 2 weeks ago.
Right. Mr. Captain Nasty himself.
Ubuntu.
Go ahead and
what's up, my brother?
What's up, my brother? Chime in.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up with it?
What's happening?
You on the show, buddy?
My brother's over at Boots.
Uh-oh.
And
you going in and out, sir. You gotta fix your phone.
Hold on. Is that better?
Keep talking.
I just thought of Men in Black. Is that better?
Can y'all hear me better now?
There we go.
That's it.
Okay, there we go.
You loud as hell.
There we go. Don't do me greasy. Do. Back in one piece. All right.
Welcome back to the show, brother.
Hello, my brothers of Uncultured Roots.
What's up?
My brother and son, and all the listeners out there. It's Kadario Ian Butu once again, a.k.a., got a lot of kids, a.k.a. Haywire, a.k.a. Captain Nasty, a.k.a. everybody's favorite baby daddy.
I knew it. I knew it was coming. Okay.
Corey Cannon.
Corey Cannon.
All of that.
All right, brother. Well, for this segment, we thought of you because you're very pro-black, as most of us are, but you
thank you.
Pretty extreme with it. So we wanted to ask the question: are black people really Americans?
Is black people really Americans? I mean, we only built the country.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
only.
The culture of America, as far as sports, music, fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, that all stems from black people.
I hear no lies being told.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of inventions that definitely wouldn't have been here.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Without the cultivation
A lot.
that was contributed by black people.
Yeah. Mostly for free.
I hate that I can't remember specific names and dates. I'm bad at that.
Well, not even going into all of that. We're just saying, okay, when you think of America, what do you think?
Racism.
Right. Okay.
Off bat, huh?
I mean, without hesitation, right?
It's in the fabric.
Right off.
It's the only thing we know.
So,
right. This is like that game. You say a word, and I'm supposed to say something that goes with it, right?
Yeah.
So you said America, first thing come to mind. Racism.
So you kind of answered the question. Basically, it's like, are black people really Americans? Because you just said when you hear America, you think racism.
I mean, yeah, those words go together, right?
American racism? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're hand in hand. I mean, America is like the white stripe on the flag, and then racism is like the red one.
Damn. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Pretty much.
But they don't even consider black people to be citizens, actually. So there's that.
Absolutely.
Care to expound on that?
Absolutely.
Already we talked about, that's not new news that they consider, 3/5 of a person.
Yeah.
But they also don't consider black people as an actual nationality. So they don't look at us as people.
Oh, okay.
That goes further into them looking at us like property because we have been raised as black people, so we're proud to be black.
Right.
But it goes as far back as George Washington. There's documents of him being we got to take away their past and their ethnicity and just deem them as black. And that way they can't have the same ties to their history, or they can't have, the same rights as other people.
So you're one of those people that would go along with the idea of being labeled as African American?
I mean, you can call me what you want. I mean,
I'm saying in regards to
just don't call me no nigger with the ER.
I mean, you can say that too if you like. I mean, there's consequences behind that.
Cause and effect.
If you feel bold enough to do that.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they do that.
And you think you can back it up. Hey.
Put it in reverse.
He said, "Put it in reverse." I mean, it's I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah,
but
you got something to say, Cuzzo?
Well, to the Americas, if we get to talking about are we native to this landmass? The absolute question is yes, because we can get to talking about the Olmecs and different things of that nature, and how Native American Indians really, a lot of Indians really look like us. They didn't look like how they portray them to be in the motherfucking in commercials with one tear dropping from their eye.
Oh well, shit. Them were played by white folks.
I know, played by a white guy.
Well, the thing is, a lot of those, what was they calling them? Those Indians?
$5 Indians. $5 Indians.
$5 Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta know the history behind
because
that.
You had to pay, like it was a treaty that came out. If you paid $5, they will put you on a treaty and you will be classified as an Indian. So you would get all the benefits.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
First time I heard about that.
Me too.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that wasn't Indian, them white folks.
Nah, like are we really Americans? Yes, we yes, for real. Yes.
What is America though?
Yeah, that's another thing. It's kind of offensive because it's South America, Central America.
Mm-hmm.
They take offense to that when you just call
America
USA America.
I mean, even outside of that, before the colonization and everything, what was this place called?
Place with no name. It's just land.
I think they
hold on, wait.
They didn't keep that in the history books.
I know the name, but
Yeah,
I can't remember off the top of my head. It's too much information up here, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'll be like, I can't remember, all dates and names and times, and I'm horrible with that.
Yeah. We should have been a little more prepared.
This
question went a little deeper than I thought it would, so that's my fault.
That's a good thing. That's a good one.
But are black people really Americans? No, but in this constant, in this state that we living in, where we have no backing of no nationality, which means no nation from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're really not, because black isn't a nationality; it's just a color.
Right.
Yeah.
And in law, that means death. Black means death. It don't mean anything else. Nothing.
Or black means better.
No, we talking about law now. Black means death in law.
Huh?
Oh yeah, in law.
In they law. In the law.
But it means better in life.
So we not going off of their law. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, like, if we talking about like how they would classify it, that's why sometimes they can get away with some of the shit they get away with, because we have
sometimes.
Okay, all the time, man. I'm trying to be all right. I'm not gonna be PC. The reason why they get away with it,
you know where you at. You don't be PC here.
The reason why niggas get away with the shit they get away with is because we don't have nobody backing us. If that's why Africans don't go through half the shit we go through, because they got a country backing them. I'm Ghanese American or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying. It's shit like that that has them protected because it's a country behind them.
The whole reason why they always talking about that go back home, or we gonna send Africans back, but they can't send us back because they don't know where to send who.
Right.
Yeah, they don't know
this be my thing. That shit like that always drive me crazy. Bitch, go back. You go back home. You not from here.
Everybody go back home. You go back home. Everybody go back home.
Ain't nobody gonna be left in this world.
Exactly. None of you motherfuckers is from here. The nerve of the go back home shit is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And I wish I was back home. If y'all motherfuckers would have brought us to this piece of shit,
exactly, we wouldn't be here.
We would have had Wakanda by now.
Right. I don't know, man. We probably was already here.
You said what?
We probably was already here.
Ain't no probably. Some of us was already here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's just the fact of if they would have got as many extras and brought them this way. And if they wouldn't have moved over and started going to our country and, you know, raping and pillaging and bringing disease and stealing jewels and gems and all that shit, let's just say the Manaeans never touched down in Africa. Let's say that never happened. Right?
What? The mayonnaise people? What you say?
The mayonnaise ones.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. They got new classifications.
The niggas who eat sandwich with one slice of tomato?
You know.
Who said conchites, dog? Who said that, dog? Y'all niggas is fooling, dog.
Let's say they never touched down in Africa. Could you imagine?
First
how far and how much would have been developed in just Africa? Yeah. No diseases, and no stealing of all. What?
Yeah.
Y'all know. I'm sorry. Y'all do know about the intellect and how our DNA directly correlates with it, about how every other thing, like every other human has 6 strands of if a DNA strand, it has 6 series of a DNA strand, which is directly correlated to intelligence. And everybody, and a lot of people in Africa have 9, 3 more than everybody else.
Which means
I'm not gonna say we gods, but hey, nigga, the proof is in the DNA. I ain't gotta talk too much.
I'll say it for you. I am a god. What do you want me to say? I'm a nigga?
Right.
All right. Of course not. He's doing the Kanye.
You know what? I'm on both sides of the fence. I'm a nigga god.
Oh my god.
The god of the niggas.
I promise to you on everything, I want to put that on a shirt. That's amazing. I'm a nigga god.
Wow.
That is a powerful statement.
It is a very powerful.
I'm gonna bring my nerd out. It's almost like Super Saiyan or some shit.
Hey, Frieza ain't call them niggas monkeys for no reason.
I really think that
Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, I think he was putting some seeds in that story, dog.
It's because once you study, you know, and once you know, you be like, damn.
What?
I think he put some seeds in that story, dog.
You think? Oh no, that junk filled with.
I think Saiyan's supposed to be black people.
It's automatically. You see, Frieza showed up, like, I hate them. They just born powerful. We gotta kill them all.
Yeah,
blow up the planet.
Exactly.
He's definitely the most racist one in that series.
And you see, what color did they make Frieza, everybody?
White and purple.
He was the most tailless motherfucker on that show.
And he loved calling them monkeys.
And where they get their power from? And
You ape, he just get frustrated.
No, real talk. Where they get the power from? They had to invert it. They got their power from the moon. It's really the sun, but we ain't even got to get really too deep into it. That. We ain't got to get too deep into it.
And then they chop their tails off like they used to do the noses on the Sphinx because they didn't want them to know how powerful they was.
You know what I'm saying?
They did all that too. Yep. Noses off the. But see, damn. It's not really called the Sphinx, but I'm not gonna go into all that.
No, go ahead. Give us the real.
Go ahead, hit it. Jump that sun talk.
Man,
jump that sun talk on them.
Hey man, go ahead and then get clumsy with them Jews.
Jump that sun talk on them.
No, I'm gonna save that for another episode.
Man, drop that Jew right now.
But it's not.
But we already hear it all.
I got you. But the Sphinx it's a Greek word.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Greek word for to constrain, to tighten, to like choke. That's what that word means.
So basically, they made up that word.
Well,
that's not really what it's called.
It's a myth. It's a mythology that they had of what it was. It was a woman with a lion's body, something like that. So you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So it's a you could tell the story better than me.
Right now this is doing me in, so I can't pull it from my memory bank at the moment.
But basically, in so many words, it's not. I forgot what the Kemetic term was for it. What the people in ancient Kemet called it. It was something that I couldn't pronounce, but it's not the Sphinx. Let's just take it like that. Just like, you know, like you heard earlier, like pyramid, like that's a Greek word.
Mm-hmm.
Like in ancient Kemet, it's called Mir, M-I-R. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
And obviously, Egypt was not Egypt. We all know that.
It was Kemet.
It was
Right.
Kemet, right?
Yeah.
Egypt just mean land of the black. They just let you know what's up.
Exactly.
So everybody that keeps saying, especially this guy, man, I don't know his name, but this white Caucasian man said white people.
White Caucasian man.
Man,
That's white on white.
this guy is super mayonnaise. But he said that this guy said that white people made the pyramids, and it upset me so much because your people came.
It's either the aliens or white folks that made them, apparently.
Yo, that's what I love. I love that, actually. I used to hate that, but now I love it.
Why so?
I love it. Because that shows you how far motherfuckers are willing to go. That's
Willing to go that far
Right.
to say
yeah, you are willing to be like, look,
it's aliens. It's
aliens.
It's aliens.
Like before they say a nigga did it, they gonna say it was a fucking flying saucer. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it with my own eyes. They took the sand, they put it together like clay, and they built the shit, and then that's how it happened.
Oh my
Niggas didn't do it. No.
No, you
No.
fucking darkies didn't build this shit.
There's no way. There's no way. Alien technology.
If we couldn't do it, they couldn't do it. There's no way they could do
You
it.
see, they didn't. The greatest thing that a Caucasian person has built is Stonehenge. And that shit look raggedy than a motherfucker.
Well,
They are not gonna
I'm
let this
gonna
episode
congratulate
on
y'all
YouTube.
on being canceled today after this.
That's what I'm
episode.
about to say. They are not gonna let this episode on YouTube. They're gonna be like, no, take this shit off right
It
now.
is over.
That building.
Hey, after Joe Rogan said nigga 37 times.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, we ain't even got into that yet. Well. Well, all right, brother. It was good chatting with you, man. We just wanted to touch bases with you. You definitely gonna be back on the show, whether in person or on call. So,
Yeah, what's the phone number?
yeah, we ain't doing all that
Hold
yet.
on, we'll get back to you.
We'll
on
get
that.
back to you on that.
2-8.
As soon as y'all hang up, I'm gonna call back. Like, yeah.
What's Mike Jones' number?
Wait, 1-330-8004.
It's Mike Jones. Something loud.
Mike Jones.
About to
Oh.
blow.
Well, all right, brother, man.
I'm happy I could at least get on here on the phone this time. It's been a pleasure as it always is. Hearst,
Yes, sir.
Fly, ZG.
All right, brother. It was good talking to you, man. You have we'll talk again.
I holla.
All right. So
Bye, nigga.
so
Bye, nigga. Oh yeah.
are we going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, okay.
We going.
You know, I've been interrupted like twice, so it's like okay.
Gotta get the
Get it out your system.
Get it out.
Get it out your system.
Gotta get the good.
Wait. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
All right, I'm good now.
Yeah, okay. All right, everybody got it out. Get the yucks out. Okay, we're gonna move on to since this
I was
episode.
gonna say something else.
Oh, go ahead. I just take the headphones off and just let y'all have at it. Yeah, let y'all have at it.
Hey man, I
Y'all got it?
ain't been here for
Y'all
a
can
week.
bring on the next topic. I'm gonna just sit here.
I ain't been here for a week.
Yeah, it's all right.
Go ahead.
Y'all go ahead.
Come on, man. We
Go ahead.
We done.
Yeah. No,
We
you good.
finished and we done.
Go ahead.
Did you finish?
Y'all
or
know
you
what's
done?
next. Go ahead and say it.
Come on, man.
I'm still a part of the show. Y'all niggas just ain't about to interrupt me in my headphones no more.
Put your headphones on.
Come on, man. Let's get it going.
Put
Stop
your
acting
head
light
on.
skinned, man.
Fuck you, man.
All this extra stuff, man. Stop being extra.
Really? You gonna play the light skin card, nigga? That's how you feel? Okay.
Come on,
That's
man.
good to know.
That'll be an extra,
Okay.
man. No more extras.
That's good to know. I see what's going on here. I'm about to boycott the show.
Me and Fly brown skin, so we don't really know what
They
goes
rock in
on.
the middle.
We pecan tan.
You know what I'm saying? We don't really know.
Ask one of these niggas to take you home. Anyhow.
That's fucked up.
Side note, y'all think Drake really heard about Rihanna being pregnant?
That nigga
No.
followed her, bro.
Yeah, follow her. A$AP Rocky.
He hurt. Hey, damn, I don't even want to think.
Man, is he that hurt?
Yes.
He unfollowed them both.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey,
It's a lot of grown men that's hurt and never had a chance with her. Never had a chance with her.
like I'm
Listen,
trying.
I was crazy about Rihanna, but still, I'm like,
I wasn't.
I can't
Nah,
get to
I
you.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
yeah, I just like, all right.
To tell you the truth, she chose. I don't know how A$AP Rocky is doing like in the world, but that nigga ain't really been doing shit if you ask me. So I don't really even know how he got her, to be honest.
You know how you
Well,
got
it's
it.
something else. It must be something about him that she rocking with.
Yeah.
I mean, that nigga dressed very flamboyant, if you ask me.
Shit, they all do.
It might not even be about that.
I mean, at least Drake
Oh.
kind of dressed like a dude, and I can understand it. I mean, he dressed like definitely like he was raised in the suburbs dude, but he dressed like a dude.
Man, listen, man, I found out that, man, I can't make sense of what these people be doing.
He mad. He was like, dog, this fucked up. This is not for sure. I'm making conjecture. I'm just making some shit up.
People don't know what conjecture mean.
I'm just saying, he probably was like, dog, she got an abortion on me. Now she having your baby. That's what
Did
I
she
thought in
really?
my head. No, I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
saying.
I'm about to say.
just saying.
Yeah, this ain't the rumor mill. Over
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
In order for, because I feel like, to be honest, that's kind of bitch nigga shit if you want me to be honest. Especially if you're not with her, you ain't really being on her like that.
Right. Like, what you worried about? What she doing now?
You know what I'm saying? Like, move on, bro.
You wasn't worried about it when she was getting smashed.
You're right.
Hey.
But it's
Hey,
still
you had a
fuck
kid.
that nigga.
He be all right.
Go ahead, nigga. You brought up the Drake shit. You might as well bring up the rest of the show, nigga.
All right, what we got?
Yeah, there you go.
The last topic, Whoopi Goldberg. She was.
How the fuck it feel to be interrupted, nigga?
That was your whole plan,
Nigga was waiting.
Oh,
That boy 17 was waiting in
Fucking
the
do
wings
it.
for
I
that
don't get
one.
it.
fucking doing too much. Just get to it, man.
Whoopi Goldberg is suspended indefinitely from the View. What is it? The
Not
View?
indefinitely, just 2 weeks.
Okay, the View, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for saying some insensitive comments toward Jewish people. I'm not entirely sure what
we
she
got some
said,
clips.
but we got some clips that we could play.
Go ahead and play the first one.
Also, if you're going to do this, then let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race.
I just can't
No,
remember what
it's not about
Maybe
race.
ethnicity.
It's,
Yeah, they
no,
consider
it's
Jews
about
a different
but,
race.
But it's not about race. It's not about
What
race.
is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about.
But it's about white supremacy. It's
Well,
about
but
going
it's not-
after
it's
Jews
not about
and
ideal race.
gypsies and
But these are two
Romas.
white groups of people.
Well, they
How do
don't
we
have to black
but
people
how-
too.
see them as white
And they
But
have
you're
to
missing the
homosexuals.
point. You're
Yeah.
missing the point. The
Yeah.
minute you turn it into race, it goes down this alley. Let's talk about it for what it is. It's how people treat each other. It's a problem. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, because black, white, Jews, everybody eats each other. So is it, if you're uncomfortable, if you hear about mouse, should you be worried? Should your child say, oh my God, I wonder if that's me? No, that's not what they're going to say. They're going to say, I don't want to be
Play the
like
music on
that.
that?
Well, hopefully.
I want to be cool.
Yeah,
And
most kids, they don't want to be cool.
No, they don't.
we're living.
Well, damn.
They basically like, shut up.
Yeah, that's that Oscar speech too long.
Yeah, right. Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up.
I was saying they played the music on their ass. Damn shit.
Yeah.
Oscar speech too long. What the fuck?
They ain't even playing with it. Like,
I think, okay, I'm gonna go first, man. I'm just gonna simply say, y'all motherfuckers shouldn't be getting mad over shit. What the fuck is y'all show name? The View?
Right, like point of view.
You know what I mean? Like, this is her point of view.
Right.
So
exactly.
y'all should shut the fuck up. Because people on Fox News talk shit about black people all the time.
Absolutely.
Every single time.
Uh-huh.
And they keep their jobs and they don't get canceled.
Yeah.
Because why? That's the culture over there.
They say a lot of wild shit that just kind of similar to that.
But you can't talk about the Jews.
Yeah.
Can't say shit about them. And my whole thing about that is, when the fuck did y'all become above everybody else? When did you become above not being criticized for anything? Because in my mind, I mean, I don't give a fuck if y'all come for me. She didn't really say nothing wrong.
She didn't.
But you're going to say that because I'm not Jewish. That's what they're going to say. That's going to be the argument. Oh, well, you're not Jewish. Well, it's not offensive to you. Right. But it's a bunch of motherfuckers who say shit that is offensive to me and get to keep their jobs.
Well,
right.
So that goes to show who the fuck you can and can't talk about. Right?
Well, when you go ahead, Cuzzo.
Yeah, it shows who you can and can't talk about, because if you look about who gets canceled mostly, just look at who they talk about. Who they tried to cancel Dave Chappelle. Who's he talking about?
Trans people.
They trying to cancel Whoopi Goldberg. Who is she talking about? Jewish people. So who can't you say anything about in this society?
Them too.
So that lets you know who's on top.
But you can insult niggas all day.
You can kill us in the street and nobody bats an eye.
Exactly.
You can talk shit in the music and you can kill 1,000 niggas in a song.
But don't let you talk about that trans person.
Exactly.
Don't let you say kill all Jews. They still ain't do nothing to all them people with tiki torches, but I'm still, I'm just me.
Well, this is a soft, sensitive subject for a lot of people, and a lot of people that's in mainstream media and shit. As soon as you start talking about Jewish folks, I mean, you just watch them. Look at their body language. They start tensing up because they like, oh shit, this is a minefield. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I'm gonna lose my job. I'm gonna get canceled and all that shit. It's like, yeah, okay, but it's cool for y'all to show all these black folks getting killed by cops on repeated fucking loop. You think black people want to see that? You think that doesn't further damage our psyche from, shit? It's traumatizing black folks all over again.
What did y'all mention earlier about like the foundation is the economic structure? You know what I'm saying? If your economics is good, whose economics is good? So
I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, okay. Well, yeah, it's about who. It's about who.
See, you saying something without saying something.
It's
real, for real. For real.
I mean, let's call a spade, man. It's whoever in power got to say so.
Exactly.
That's their platform.
Right.
Right.
They gonna say what they want to say on there, and then if we have a contrast of what they say the majority of the time, they're gonna have a problem with it. And then they're going to look at it like we messing up corporate dollars by saying it. So, that don't shock me that they did that there.
Yeah. That's why they're trying to wrap her up.
It's not her platform, it's theirs.
Yeah.
You know how iffy white people get when you start telling the truth. When you start telling the truth, white people get so iffy. Like, oh my God, what is he doing? I feel uncomfortable that you letting me know the real. Just let me live in La La Land like I've been living.
What you been smoking? What that La La Land look like? Because the shit, I would like to go to La La Land at this point.
If you smoke that La La Land, the world will never look the same.
They don't look the same every day.
Smoking that La La La.
As we.
I heard she gonna quit. She said she gonna quit or something. I heard she gonna quit.
I mean, a lot of people saying she shouldn't go back, but I mean,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either, but I'm saying like
She really ain't
y'all are
say nothing
y'all are
like
fucking.
that.
She didn't, but it might y'all some fucking hypocrites. Why would you call your show The View? If you have people on there, John McCain's daughter, Meghan McCain, she be on there saying all types of outlandish shit.
You know what? If they took if they took their little look at is what she was really saying, man, and take emotions out.
Yeah.
She was getting straight down to the root of what the problem is, and that's just people mistreating people.
Yeah,
that's the
gist
root
of all of it.
That's what she was saying.
And that's all she was doing. See, she ain't doing like everybody else, going just, knee deep. And then she went all the way to the root. This is the problem.
Are we ignorant, or is Jewish a race?
Jewish is not a race. And if we gotta be technical, the first people on the planet looked exactly like me or maybe darker. So if God was talking to anybody and chose anybody, they would look like us, and that's period.
Boom.
That's period.
And they would argue that that's subjective.
That's not subjective because we were here first. How is that subjective?
Because you got ignorant people that will argue and say that we wasn't here first.
They would be wrong by 1,000%. Matter of fact, I would tell them to go ask their scientists, and they will let them know. Like, it was an Asian guy from China. He started studying bones because he wanted to prove that he did not come from us. And once he found out that he came from us, well, I guess we all niggas now. That shit. That shit. It's crazy because DNA don't lie. I know whoever made DNA mad than a motherfucker. For real.
You mean who discovered it, not made it?
Discovered
they good
it.
at discovering shit.
Well, discovering, yeah. Whoever discovered it.
Discovery.
Whoever discovered it. They mad than the motherfucker.
The Discovery Channel. We discovered this.
DNA don't lie. It never do.
Discover something that's already there.
All right.
Some nice glasses, Fly. Think I discovered them.
I thought this nigga was really giving me a compliment. Touche, sir. Touche.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. All right, we're gonna reel this back in because we way off base here.
Really did.
Yeah. Getting back to Ms. Goldberg. Isn't that ironic?
Ain't it? Bro, I was thinking the same thing.
Isn't that ironic?
Oh, her last name?
Goldberg. Man, I'm like, bro, that's funny.
Is she Jewish?
No, she ain't Jewish. But I mean, it's just like
she pretended to be for a very long time.
Yeah.
With the last name Goldberg, she knew what was up.
So the audio that was played, how many of y'all thought she was wrong?
I didn't.
A whole bunch of silence in this motherfucker.
She said what she said. You know what I'm saying? She ain't fucked up people doing fucked up shit to other people. That's the root of what was happening.
Yes.
People done said way worse.
Yeah. If a white person said slavery was fucked up people doing fucked up shit to other people, would y'all be offended?
Nope.
Nope.
Like what? Nothing wrong with that comment. That's what it is.
Y'all were fucked up people.
Yeah.
Who fucked up people.
Yeah.
The thing that I have a problem with is they trying to equate a religion to an ethnicity. And I don't like that. That's the part about the whole thing that kind of gets me upset.
Well, see, they would call you ignorant.
It isn't, because nowhere in the Bible do they say being Jew-ish, and I said it like that on purpose.
But you say Bible. Bible is Christianity.
Well, or the Torah. Jewish is not an ethnicity. It's just a belief system, and I'm not gonna say God. I'm gonna say Yahweh. I'm gonna let them know that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's just belief in Yahweh. It is definitely not anything. So anybody can be Jewish if you study.
I'm not disagreeing.
They talking about bloodlines. Ain't no bloodline in it, man. It's a religion. Shut up. But that's just my thoughts.
What about you, Mr. African brother? He said, I'm African. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
It's not my fight.
It's not my fight. Oh, shit.
And my spear and my my shield ain't
Right. This nigga said, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I said it. I don't think she was wrong. I think y'all blowing shit out of proportion.
Yeah.
I think the cancel culture shit is bullshit. I've been saying that. I'm very consistent about that. Even though the same thing is happening to Joe Rogan right now. You know, they called him, saying a bunch of niggas this and nigga that apparently.
what's going on. It's open season. He trying to crack down on everybody.
Yeah. Apparently. And for the people, and let me just say one thing. I'm gonna look right in the camera. Like, for all you weak ass motherfuckers who talking all that bullshit about, oh, I'm gonna pull my music off Spotify. Well, fuck you. Pull your shit off Spotify. Nobody give a fuck when nobody listening to your shit anyway. Who gives a fuck? Pull your shit off. If you're a struggling artist, you dumb as fuck to pull your shit off anyway. How dumb are you if you're already struggling? You need your shit up everywhere. Yeah, stop trying to ride trends, motherfucker, and just do your thing.
Pussy.
That's my whole thing. And I know they're going to use this audio against me. Like, nigga, ain't nobody listening to your shit either. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But I'm just saying, like, my music is on Spotify.
As is
I'm not pulling my music off Spotify because, y'all think they're a toxic brand. All these corporations are toxic brands when you know what the fuck they really do. Are you retarded?
And if you do,
you know how they help undermine democracy by buying off these motherfucking politicians? All of them are toxic.
You're gonna be able to buy shit in America.
And if you got the same, if you go off the same mindset as the feds,
man.
If you go off the same mindset as the feds, man, you know how they do with drug money. Anybody that done got in contact with this money is tainted.
Yeah,
exactly.
So
Yeah, don't be sitting up here trying to act like y'all holier than thou and all of this shit. You know what the fucking United States government, around the world, they known as the Great Satan. But yet you motherfuckers still, USA. Well, USA is the Great Satan of the fucking world because they have caused more wars, more devastation to lands, and putting people in turmoil and torture. Like, they've done that shit globally. It ain't good to be called an American outside of this motherfucker.
Everybody hate us, to be honest.
So, get your hypocritical ass out of here with that bullshit. I'm pulling my music. Don't nobody give a fuck. Pull your fucking music.
everybody hate them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They said we not Americans.
We ain't American, right?
So don't include us in
that ties back in the
Because black Americans vote just as much as regular Americans. Bitch, who's regular? I pay taxes. If I'm not American, give me my money back.
Exactly.
that ties into the last
Give my
episode.
I wish y'all told me before I just paid my taxes.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Had TurboTax throw that back this way.
That's insane. Oh yeah, they want to talk about you not American, but you
y'all ain't
taking my
giving
tax money though.
Y'all
You
ain't
taxing
giving-
the fuck out of my check.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't giving it to my community, so I don't give a fuck. You can get that shit back.
I don't even see that money y'all taking. Y'all take that shit before I even see my check.
Right.
But I'm not an American.
Yeah.
But schools
You
in the
got
suburbs.
brothers in the army, in the military, dying and shit.
Yeah.
We ain't.
For a cause that ain't their own.
Yeah.
And they ain't even Americans.
Ain't even American. They dying.
Well, it's their country. They were born here. They should die in fight.
Mitch McConnell looked like a
Turtle. That's the running joke. Turtle.
damn. He do like a turtle with that.
Dude, man.
He like a turtle and like.
I gotta pass this gotta block that.
Talking about with that
He
goblet
look like
up under
something I can't think about what it is.
his neck.
The Crypt Keeper.
I can't think about what.
That nigga do got the butter neck though.
No, he do, bro.
He got a turkey neck?
Yeah, but he's skinny. That's the funny part. He's skinny and he got a neck. That's crazy.
Well, he look like one
It's
of them.
just skin.
He look like one of them people that got a triple bypass surgery.
Oh,
Oh, he got a rubber neck.
Bro, it is crazy.
And no lips.
If that nigga kiss anybody, it's straight lesions on his lips.
The way you say he ain't got no lips, he ain't kissing anybody.
shit, a lot of them ain't got no lips. We gonna leave that alone.
He kissing his wife that's taking that black, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Shit, he married to an Asian woman.
Oh well, she's still taking that. Me love you long time, but
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
We didn't veer it off course again.
So we gonna wrap this show up because we can only reel this motherfucker in so many times. Niggas running out of line around this motherfucker.
He going too far out there, though.
We ain't got no more bait, nigga.
Big fucking fish.
It's getting harder to paddle this bitch back now.
Oh shit. Okay.
Harder to paddle back.
Okay, well, for our guest on the show, what are your last words to wrap this? Damn, nigga, you just take a drink on camera?
You said, go now, finish your statement so I can.
No, I'm saying, we're going to wrap the show up. So, we're going to give you some last words, man. Not like you dying or no shit, but
Don't do that.
No, let me stop. I'm sorry, I forgot about COVID. I'm COVID free, at least I hope. But last words for me is people that look like me of the African diaspora. It's about time that we start working together for real.
I agree.
Don't nothing else mean more to nothing than us to us. We need to stop letting people infiltrate our institutions and turning us against each other. For real. That's my last word. For real. We need to work together. They trying to get us the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
For
Purge.
real.
Well said, my brother.
Preach. Tabernacle.
Yeah, well, it did.
And I have enjoyed being on the show today. I thank you, brothers, for having me. I've had a great time today.
Always.
Oh, we can tell.
Absolutely.
You'll be back in one form or another. I said that. Take the hell out of that. Yeah, I'm tired.
Let's end this before he starts knocking off people.
Fuck you.
I was just about to say something about that.
Fuck out of here.
You beat me to the punch.
Yeah, we gonna get the fuck out of here. This has been the Uncultured Roots podcast. As we always say, y'all be safe out here. Really, really be safe.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
The world is getting worse every week.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, all that.
Subscribe.
All right. I know we've been talking about not YouTube. I know we've been talking about Spotify. But the goddamn audio is there, so go there and listen to the audio. If you're
Or
an
wherever
audio person,
Or wherever you get your podcast. They are
all the major
everywhere.
places, all the major places.
Yeah.
If you're an audio person, some people might be audio, some people might be visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to hate on us,
you might want to move to that YouTube.
Yeah.
Check that out.
yeah, check us out on YouTube. And if you, I'm not gonna listen to you on Spotify. Well, don't listen to us on Spotify. Listen to us on other platforms.
Why you gotta have an attitude?
Because they're going with the trend. Oh, I'm right. As long as Joe Rogan's on there preaching that anti-COVID shit. Jeez.
What we got to do with Joe Rogan?
I ain't getting into it. Look, man, y'all have a good week. We'll be back next week, God willing. Y'all be safe. Peace.
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 Peace out.